So, I mean, I know it was a while ago, but, you know, do you remember the thought process for that amazing song? It's been played so many times. It has an amazing ability to never get on my nerves no matter how many times I hear it, which is a lot. That's the power of a song, right?
That's a great thing to hear about a song. There was something about being in late teens, early 20s, and people would start to look at you as though you were a grown-up, but you really didn't feel like one. And so they'd spent a lot of time at school. I mean, I still know really quite a lot about the hydroelectric plants of Norway. I can still draw it pretty good, if you ever need one. I've still never come across a need. Dave, could you draw me a quick map of Norway's hydroelectric? Well, I knew quite a bit about that, but I was not that good with girls. They hadn't given any education in that regard at all, you know. And so I think it was to do with that. It was coming of age, and started really as a schoolboy joke. Save it, comma, for later. He like totally said for later. So it became a song about being a bit lost. People treating you now like you were a grown-up. They used to not really feeling like you were, but you had to front it, you know.
I mean, but do you know, like, when you're recording a song, and this is going, what, 30 years?
Yeah.
Something like that? I mean, do you know when you strike lightning in a bottle that, okay, a song's going to actually... And you've had others, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, you know, that in particular, it seems to not matter what decade it is. Like, everyone knows it, you know?
I know. When I started playing it, I played it on a National Steel guitar, and I'd made up this tuning by accident. I was trying to get Dad Gad, so I could play John Martin songs, and I never quite managed it. It turned out because I tuned my G string to an A. Which would be my first advice to any youngsters playing guitar out there: don't tune your G string to an A.
That's what she said. No?
You know, exactly.
Does that work?
As the actress said to the bishop, or something like that. Yes, precisely. And so I'd made up my own tuning, and I had to make up my own chords to go with it. And there was something kind of Celtic or Gaelic-y about it. Somebody told me I'd made up a tune actually quite similar to the bagpipes, drones, and with the chanter. So I would play it around for hours and hours and hours, and it sort of just the song would just throb, and the lyrics came in little bits and bobs around it. And there seemed something universal about it at the time. I never guessed anybody would know it, not even me would know it still 30 years later. But I suppose out of all of them, that would be one of the ones that there was something about it right in the beginning, sort of a pulse to it.
You know, I mean, you guys just, the English Beat just came out with this mega, like, box set and other reissues and concerts and stuff like that on CD. Were you influential at all about putting together, you know, the songs?
Yeah, Shout Factory Record Company were fantastic. They were very inclusive. They came up with loads of really great suggestions themselves, and done their research about what it was that fans in America were looking for that they hadn't been able to get, that only come out in England one way or the other, and gave us all lots of options right from the kick-off. So we weren't just delivered a big pile of tapes and left us squabble it out. And they did a terrific job. And then if you had any changes or suggestions, you proved your point to them. They were great. They were quite happy to shift stuff around. A real pleasure to work with them, and I was very grateful to them really, because now everything's all in this one tidy little box, and it got terrific reviews as a complete work set. So that's sort of like, for me, it's a sense of validation. You know, I think that's lovely.
I would think it would be a little almost surreal to kind of like go through your whole career and just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like just to get it in one tangible... Luckily, it's not to say that you didn't do any other things, I'm just saying like to have something that...
Luckily, it's the petty things that become the far most important. We spent much more time arguing about photographs than anything to do with the music. The music was all done very quickly and very civilly. Yep, okay, that track. Yep, no, okay, agreed. Cool. Which photograph of who in what pink shirt? That took weeks.
It was the 80s though, right?
That's what I kept saying.
I mean, come on.
You know, it was the 80s. I wasn't there.
So, I mean, can we expect, like, you know, more stuff? I mean, more, maybe, you know...
I have a lot of new songs.
Yeah.
And had I been playing them in the set, then this English Beat thing happened. Now a general public similar thing is happening in March and April.
Okay.
And straight after that, so by June of next year, new songs will be back in the set, geared up to trying to release some in some way or another in September, I hope, of next year. I got some smashing songs. It's been a bit frustrating, but I thought it would be apples and oranges, and perhaps might appear a bit unseemly to be bringing out new stuff whilst everybody's taking the box set down memory lane, you know. And in a way it might do me good, because after the English beat stuff, a few more people remember who I am. After the general public, might be a few more, and then make a logical progression, hopefully, to bring out some new songs and start all over again.
Good.
Love it.
I want another box set in 30 years, new material, right?
That's right, you got it. You got it.
And she's got it.
She's got it.